There's a sign behind me. It's a white poster board sign written in big, bold, black letters. It says, "I'm an embarrassment to my friends and family." Now, Morgan's got to go and walk around for half an hour with this sign at a very busy traffic area here. And so, Morgan, you can take that sign and head out. And as you head out, I'll explain to our audience why you're having to go hold that sign. Maybe it's last week. I don't know. We've had so much rain that we haven't been able to do this. But we played a game, and part of the game was state capitals. And it was very insulting to some of our state capital cities that some members of the show didn't know what state, what city. And so some program directors got their feelings hurt, and somebody had to pay. And so Morgan lost, and now she's got to go hold the sign and say she's an embarrassment because she didn't know what city is the capital of certain states that our show is in. Okay? Everybody good?
Yeah.
You guys are just lucky that you didn't lose the game because it could have been you holding the sign.
So close.
Could have been any of you.
I
yeah.
have no comments really right now about
so
this.
We'll check in with her coming up in just a few minutes as she goes out to the traffic area. You got to think, if you're in a car and you see someone holding up a sign that says, "I'm an embarrassment to my friends and family," with no context.
They must have done something
I wonder what they did.
Is someone going to go up to her and ask her, like, "Hey, what happened? Are you
I don't
okay?"
think so, because there's no place to pull and slow down. It's just a lot of cars going by, and there's no traffic light.
Yeah.
So we'll check in with her probably the next 10 minutes or so. Let's go over now and do the most important segment of the day, the big stories.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
South Carolina man said he had to get some milk, and so because he needed that milk, he pulled over at a Food Lion grocery store, and he's like, "Well, I don't often do this. I'm going to go ahead and get me one of the lottery tickets." Won $2 million. Rarely plays. Won $2 million. Quote, "I rented a milk and needed it for my morning coffee." He's like, I've been seeing the news. So did some numbers. Won $2 million.
I mean, those are the best stories. It's like, I didn't mean to buy a ticket. I just did.
Are those really the best stories or the worst stories?
They're the best stories.
Pretty good.
He probably had a good attitude. Probably had that attitude like nothing was going to hold him back.
Yeah.
Remember that one woman? She was like, "I won because nothing was going to stop me from winning. I'm in it to win it." From the movies, Top Gun Maverick debuts to a $124 million weekend, which is massive anyway, but especially considering movies have not been doing much. But this movie was supposedly pretty good. Hey, Movie Mike, if you come over to the microphone, you saw this, right?
Yeah.
Now, a lot of hype. We waited. They kept delaying it. The first one's one of the most famous movies in American history. Was it worth the 1935-year wait, whatever it was?
Lived up to the hype. Top Gun 2, better than Top Gun 1.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay. I mean, I could believe that. That's an old movie.
Yeah.
It's
But
the
it's
80s.
still so good.
Yeah. Top Gun Maverick pulled in $134 million. What's so good about it? Is it just, wow, the airplane?
The action is so much better because Tom Cruise went above and beyond in making sure all the scenes were realistic. So a lot of that footage was like really inside of a plane.
Did you have high expectations going in?
Not really.
Okay. I want to hear somebody who had really high expectations and then came out sad. But Variety has the story, and apparently it was really great. I saw a lot of people posting, and every one of them said the movie was amazing. And that's rare when it has to follow up a movie that was, such a part of the American culture. The Sonic workers in this town had to flee from a large snake that was found behind the fryer. Workers cooking burgers and tater tots at a Sonic saw a humongo snake. On the phone, they described the culprit as a brown snake with diamonds on its back.
Whoa. That's not good.
Yeah, it was a ball python.
Oh.
By the way. They removed it. A python is not venomous.
No.
So,
But can it squeeze you to death?
They don't take the air out of you, won't it?
You're thinking of like a snake on the Amazon or something,
Anaconda?
It can still bite you, by the way.
Yeah.
A snake can still go. We're not poisonous either, but we can still bite you.
We can beat you up pretty good.
Yeah, we can bite you with our teeth, but we're just not poisonous. So they think the door was open at some point. A snake just went in. Like there's no other way, no weird way that it got there, but they got it, and the end. That's from the AP News. Former Bachelorette Becca Kufrin proposes to her boyfriend Thomas Jacobs. And I really brought this up because she proposed to him, and I like that. I think it's an interesting story. Lunchbox, do you know these people from being Bachelor Nation?
I believe Becca's been engaged twice since that show. Like, she was engaged to on there, and then she was the Bachelorette, and then she got engaged. And
So this is her thing. This is her. She entertains people by getting engaged.
If this is the girl I'm thinking of, she likes that engagement.
Will you research that, Mikey?
But this time she proposed.
Well, she's run out of other options. Like you can only post a guy down on a knee in front of you so many times before you got to get down on a knee, apparently. If this is her, Mike's going to look it up for me. She is engaged to Thomas Jacobs after less than a year of dating, and she proposed. The ultimate plot twist, he said yes, she announced on Instagram. It doesn't say that she's been engaged 3 times.
Uh-oh.
But it doesn't mean she hasn't been. This is from page 6. Let me know if Becca Kufrin is the one, Lunchbox. Could be a different Becca, I don't know.
On The Bachelorette, she got engaged.
Yeah.
On The Bachelor, I believe she was engaged to the race car driver Ari Lyondike or whatever, and then now she's...
So this is like her telling me something good. We do it every hour. She gets engaged like every year, right?
Yeah.
This is how she keeps the viewers. All right. Also in the news, a man saves a toddler running to hug a black bear in the backyard.
Whoa.
I saw this video. Hilarious.
It's great.
The video's in like black and white, and it's inside the house, and you see the kid. And so a mother in Washington State sprinted between a cub and her own child before the toddler could give the bear a hug. Samantha Martin of Redmond, Washington, followed 2-year-old Juniper outside Thursday after her daughter managed to squeak out the patio door. The video shows her calling for the kid to come back inside, and then going out, and she kind of turns the corner, and she sees the bear. Grabbed her because, obviously, you're a kid, you want to hug a bear. Honestly, I'm an adult. I'd like to hug that bear if I knew it was going to bite me.
Yeah.
It looked cute.
But the bear was snacking on bird seed that they had out on the bird feeder, then destroyed the bird feeder, and I can't imagine doing anything to that kid, right? The kid just probably goes out, gives it a hug, comes back inside. That's from Fox News. Also in the news, hundreds more flights were canceled yesterday. So, I mean, it was bad. Overall, more than 5,000 flights were canceled or delayed during the holiday weekend. Weather, staffing issues, COVID. That's from Daily Beast. But a lot of people I was seeing on my feed, delayed, flights canceled. That is really sucky if it's you.
Oh, yeah.
If it's not you and you're watching, you don't even care. You're like, sucks for you.
I know. It feels like we just kind of need to go into this summer travel season. Like, if you're flying, just take a few deep breaths before you go and expect the worst.
Well, we drove.
Which is a bummer.
We went to Atlanta for a couple days, and we just drove. We were like, just get in the car and go. Who cares?
Yeah.
That's why I called Abby to watch our dogs last minute. Like, Abby, can you come watch the dogs for... She's like, I'm at Kenny Chesney. I was like, okay. After that, can you come watch the dogs? Hey, Abby, how was Kenny Chesney, the concert? Was it good? Big? Fun?
Sorry, I was on the phone. It was fun. Yeah.
What, did it meet your expectations?
Yes. It was amazing. It was like the attendance record,
What?
I think.
I think everybody that plays that stadium says that.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I
But,
do.
fair. What was the most fun part of that Kenny Chesney show? Dan and Shay?
Actually, I do love Dan and Shay.
Yeah.
I really do.
I think that would be what I would be looking forward to the most.
And Old Dominion.
That's awesome for Kenny.
I mean,
What's your favorite part of the Kenny
well,
show?
The opener.
well, he's
No,
always
not the
good.
opener.
What are they, co?
They are no, they're not
no.
co.
Yeah, what are they
it
called?
goes Carly Pierce, then Old Dominion, then Dan and Shay, then Kenny Chesney. I like Kenny fine, but if Kenny's gonna get up there, play all your slow songs.
Well, you know, your
No, you
favorite
can't
song
do
with
that.
Kelsey, she came out.
Yes, all I needed is just give me the slow songs. Maybe throwing in American Kids.
Everybody's seated the whole time.
Just don't blink. Do that one. Do you me tequila? How's that? No.
you and tequila
Make me
crazy.
crazy. That one's
Crazy.
good. And then bring Dan and Shay back out
Oh,
and have them do.
Tequila.
Yeah.
you'd love that.
It was a good show.
Yeah, it was.
It looked packed.
It was.
Is
It was a record.
Was it annoying to get like food and stuff?
Not really.
You'd go and get a
I mean,
drink?
I didn't get food.
Did you drink beer?
I did.
Was it annoying to get a beer?
No.
All right.
I went up
Sounds
to the
good.
suite.
Oh,
There was like
you
a-
got a suite.
Okay.
What's it like to be one of the
No,
the,
I just
the
someone gave me
hoity-toities?
a pass.
Mm-hmm.
They just handed me one.
Ray,
that
did
I
you go?
ran into.
Yeah, it was legit.
What'd you think? Best part of the show?
With Kelsey and Kenny, that was tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. The whole crowd was singing it too.
Which one? Or the
Half of my
Hometown.
hometown.
Oh yeah, because half of my hometown. Yeah, it's a good one. It's slow.
Oh, that counts.
Yeah, I like that. I like slow Kenny. All right, top songs in country music right now. Number 3, Parma Lee, Take My Name.
Take my hand, let me make you mine. I'm through waiting, taking my time. Never felt like this before.
Number 2, Jason Aldean, Trouble with a Heartbreak.
And that's the trouble with a heartbreak. It's gonna
Number 1, Thomas Rhett, Slow Down Summer.
Yeah, what can I say? We had our hopes up and the windows down, falling fast in a one-lane town.
Number 1, pop song, Harry Styles, As It Was.
You know it's not the same as it was.
Number 1, hip hop song, Jack Harlow, First Class. Those are your big songs. Nice. And those are your big stories. Thank you.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
Keith Urban, Wild Hearts. This song should be number one soon, I hope. This is a really good song. So here's some Keith Urban. I think he'll be on Friday's show. Yes? Oh, yeah. Keith Urban. Yeah. All right, Bobby Bones Show. Thank you guys for hanging out. Sonic Drive-In Studio.
The Bobby Bones Show.
All right, Morgan is out. She got a huge sign that says, "I'm an embarrassment to my friends and family." She lost a bet, lost a game, so she got to hold the sign up. So we'll check in with her next. People just have to be looking at her going, well, why would she ever hold that? What happened? I'd be so curious if I saw that sign. So we'll check in with her in a minute. And also, Lunchbox called and tried to get some information on, remember the guy from Alabama, him and the woman that was running the prison, they escaped?
Yes.
So he called the hotel they were staying at to try to find out how much that room is to stay in. Anyway, some drama happened. We're not able to air it, but yeah, well, some drama. Well, I'll let him fill you guys in on what happened with this call. Because what we thought was a funny bit turned into like, hey, we'll press charges against you. It's a whole situation. So we'll talk about that. You guys hold on, back in 1 second. Okay, Morgan's out on the street, and she is holding a sign. And on that sign says, I'm an embarrassment to my friends and family. And you can watch her on our live stream if you go over to our Facebook page. Just search for The Bobby Bones Show. You can follow us over there. But she's out there now. And if you happen to drive and you happen to see her, be nice to her. Oh, she's holding it. Hey, Morgan, can you hear me at all? Because I'm looking at her, and she's holding the sign, like, below her shoulders. I need her to hold it proudly above her head.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Morgan, are people looking at you when they drive by?
Yes, I've had several people give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, somebody stopped to take a picture of me.
Mm-hmm.
It's going great.
Yeah, I'm watching you here on our Facebook page, and just hold it above. There you go. Be proud. There she is. She holds it above her head now. Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying. My arm is tired already.
I wonder why someone would give her a thumbs up, though. I kind of question them as humans. If someone's holding a sign as punishment, I'm an embarrassment to my family and friends. Do you go, hey, yeah, I like it? What, Morgan?
I'm just getting a lot of people, if I make eye contact, they start laughing at me because they don't know what else to do.
Well, you have about 10 minutes, so stay out there and hold that sign up, and we'll have people go watch you on Facebook, and we'll see you back inside soon. Don't get hit by a car. That dump truck looked awfully close.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'll be careful.
All right, Morgan's out there. We'll check with her one more time before we go away. So I do want to update you guys on what happened here after a show when Lunchbox was following up on a segment. So back in the news a few weeks ago, the guy who was in jail, him and the woman that was basically running the jail, they escaped together. And they traveled all over America, and we kept searching for him. And finally, I believe in Indiana, they found him.
Evansville, Indiana.
And it ended tragically. But there was a hotel room that they were staying in, and Lunchbox had a story that people were staying there and paying all this money to go stay there. So he called to try to book the room. We have all this audio. We can't play because they said we couldn't play. But tell me what happened.
So I called, and at first it was just kind of a joke because it was like, 60 people on the reservation list. I'm going to try to get on the reservation list. And I called, and the lady said, there are no reservations, but it's $100 a night.
What is it normally?
$68 a night.
So they were charging more for it.
They are charging more, and she said a lot of people are coming to that room because they want good energy. She goes, and if you ask me, there is no such thing as good energy.
Why would you want good energy staying in a room for people who escape jail?
And that's what she said. She was like, I don't know what they're talking about. It is just so weird. And I said, oh, so is it like the same furniture? She goes, oh, it's the same furniture. We didn't take any of the furniture, but we do have all the beer cans, the pizza boxes, their suitcases, their clothes, and they're going to sell them on eBay.
They are?
Yes.
But why would someone want that? And also, that story came and went so quickly. Like, it was interesting to us as it happened because there she is, a celebrated woman in uniform who had been great at her job and won like Employee of the Month and year over and over
5
again.
times.
And then there's a prisoner. They fall in love. She helps him escape. They're on the run. And it's a bit of a romantic story in the way of, look at them on the run from the law. And you don't want him to escape because he needs to be in jail. He's a bad dude. But then she ended up shooting herself and killing herself. And
yes.
So now the story is tragic and sad.
Yeah, that energy is not.
But how crazy is it that here's my thing. You're the most wanted people in America, and you're kicked back drinking beers.
I don't know they were the most, they may have been the most famous right at that time. I think there are people that we want a little more than them.
At that time. But I'm saying, you think you would be on cue, like, oh my gosh, on alert. Instead, you're sitting back drinking, and they had different kinds of beer, not just one kind, and they ordered Domino's pizza, just so you know.
You went hard on the info.
Oh, I was finding out all this stuff.
You're the guy that'll buy her dress, huh?
Yes. And they had the suitcase full of clothes, and they were going to auction all that off on eBay at some point. They don't know when.
I'm surprised that the police don't confiscate.
That's what I said. And she was like, and she did say, but what is sad is that so many people call here and yell at us like it's our fault. She was like, how are we supposed to know that they're staying at our hotel? And she was like, and she goes, so enough is enough. People need to quit calling.
And then they said you couldn't use that audio.
Yeah.
Including you.
Yeah. That's true. You did call too.
Yes, but it's
crazy. They are charging more for that room, which is weird. And they are going to sell the clothes of those people, which is weird. But I guess even weirder is people who want to buy it and who want to stay in the room.
Yeah.
But I thought, man, we should buy like the pizza box or something.
We should not.
No, we got a mouse in your pocket, buddy? Because we ain't doing that over here. Let's do voicemail number 4. This is Rick from California.
I was just hoping for maybe an update on Amy's package that was delivered to her house. I thought we were going to get a final update or something around May or so. It's almost June.
So, a long time ago, Amy came to me and said, hey, I want to talk about the story on the air. And I said, what's that story? She said, well, this was sent. And I got the package. And she told me what it was with more details. And I said, Amy, I don't think you should share that story on air. She's like, really? And so we almost did it. I had it on the list here, things to talk about. And last minute, I was like, I don't think we should talk about it. Seems dangerous. No, this is a year ago.
Oh, okay.
I said, seems dangerous. And so a few months went by, and then I was like, maybe it's safe now. But then Amy talked to our head of security, and he was like, don't talk about it. It's dangerous, right?
Yes.
So I said we would check back on June 1st, which is tomorrow, to see if you wanted to update or give us any detail about the package that was sent to your house.
Not yet.
None?
I feel like it got set back whenever, like you and Lunchbox, y'all don't want to talk about what you found in your storage unit. And it's like a similar fear that like if I put something out there, then I'm the known person connected to it. And then what if they come and find me?
What if you don't say exactly what it was, but you give a general... Because
What could I
we can
say?
we can generalize.
Okay, well, how would y'all generalize?
Okay. I would say when we bought the storage unit and we had seen there were a bunch of shoes and clothes, right? All that. When we got all the stuff out, turns out there was some stuff in there that would lead you to believe that there were some nefarious actions going on by the people that had that storage unit.
Okay.
What is nefarious?
Like illegal?
Sketchy?
Is it illegal?
I used to have to look things up.
I wouldn't even know how to spell that, dude.
Get the dictionary.
So I would say that there were things in it that were absolutely related to criminal activity. Okay.
Same. Mine, what was delivered to us or how we ended up with this box, I'm still not sure, but it was definitely not within the law.
So something was sent to you that wasn't legal.
Correct.
Okay. See, we're getting baby steps.
Did it
but the
show up?
The show doesn't even know
No,
what
I have
Amy
no idea.
found.
No
Did
clue.
it show up just like your regular mailman?
No, we have a UPS box, and it was in our box.
So it came through UPS?
Yeah, we have. That's what we use as our primary mailing address, and because it looks like an apartment, but it's not. But it was there waiting for us, and we think maybe some activity is running through our UPS store, and somehow we ended up accidentally with the box because of a similar name mix-up.
Did you take it home?
Yes,
And
and it was unpacked, and then.
And did you freak out when you saw it, or did it take a second to realize what it was?
Everybody freaked out, and I'm not going to say what happens next.
Okay, good. You can stop at any time.
But just know that I don't have it, so don't come after
Okay, you don't
me.
have it.
No, I don't have it. I'm not. No, but that's the scary part.
Did
This
you
is
call
something-
911?
I watch enough shows to know that they'll come after it.
But that was a year ago at this point.
Yeah, that's why the longer we wait, the safer I get.
They kind of move on with that stuff, right?
With us,
Somebody's probably already died for it.
Our unit, I don't know what happened to the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, either do I.
Okay, well, there you have it.
I don't know where it is.
There was something else like that
Why is there so much
coincided
illegal crap happening around us?
No.
with like at the time there was other things happening within our family that I literally thought I might know someone, that I thought someone was using me that I knew, and it was like a really connected thing. Thankfully, that theory was debunked, and I was like, I've been watching too much crime TV, listening to too many crime podcasts, but it's definitely something that is worrisome.
So we got a nibble there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
And well, how about, Mike, we'll check back in September 1st, okay?
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Morgan's on the street. Morgan, we're about to wrap this up. She's been holding a sign, a big white poster board sign that says, I'm an embarrassment to my friends and family. Morgan, how you feeling right now?
I mean, I'm not feeling very good about myself. One guy looked at me very disgusted and then gave me like a head nod, like he respected what I was doing but was not proud of me.
What do you feel most people think? What's the reason most people think you're out there?
I don't think anyone knows. I'm getting a lot of like hands up in the air asking me what I did, and I just kind of shrug my shoulders. So I don't think any of them know.
I would think if I saw a woman holding that sign out there that her husband caught her cheating and is making him hold that sign.
Ooh.
That's what I would think if I saw that. Ray, what would you think if you saw that?
Well, she's smiling, so then that takes that away. But yes, it seems like an affair to me. So maybe some dudes are going to pull over or whatever. I don't know.
Well,
that they think she's down.
She's down?
Oh, like down,
Guys,
like down to cheat. Down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would she be out there holding the sign trying to make up for it?
Oh,
Well, so somebody just drove by and asked if this has to be a joke, right? Her mouth was all the way dropped to the floor. She couldn't imagine what was happening.
It sounded like a dude.
Yeah, it sounded like a dude.
Yeah.
It was a guy and a girl.
All right.
And I saw Bae, Ray's wife. He drove by.
Hey-o.
Cool.
That added a lot to the story.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, good tidbit.
All right, Morgan,
Awesome.
you have served your time. Go ahead and put your sign up and come on back in.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right.
That's funny.
Hey, this just in. She's all Bay.
Hey, pretty cool. Going to work.
All right, hold. Call us if you want. 877-77-BOBBY. 877-77-26-229. Back in a minute. Let's go over and talk to Nikki, who lives in Missouri. Nikki, appreciate you calling. What's going on?
Morning, studio.
Morning.
Okay, so I have a personal tell me something good that I wanted to share from the Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
So I went with my husband. We were riding bikes about 20 minutes from our house. And anyway, finished up our bike ride. We were tired. He handed me my wallet, and I set it on the tailgate of the truck, and we drove home. Got all the way home and then realized, oh my gosh, where's my wallet? So we started the drive 20 miles back to where we had ridden our bikes. I was internally panicking, like, oh my gosh, what if I lose my ID, my debit card? I don't really carry cash, so I wasn't worried about that. We had just got married, and I just changed my name, and I was worried about having to go through the whole name change ID process all over again. So just about the time that I was freaking out internally, I got a message on Facebook from a woman who had found my wallet on the street and told me she could meet me wherever I needed to get it back from her. So I just wanted to shout out to Dawn in Willard, Missouri, because that was quite literally a lifesaver on Memorial Day. So that was awesome.
Yeah, that's a big deal because she definitely didn't have to go through all that of finding it, finding you, meeting up with you, and hopefully somebody will or has done something for her like that, right?
Yeah.
That's great. I mean, it's not, people go, well, you shouldn't do that to tell me something good. They didn't give her a kidney. Yeah, but imagine how much better Nikki's life is. She didn't have to go track all that crap down. You have to shut down every credit card. So, Dawn, if you're out there listening, we appreciate you. Nikki, thank you for sharing that story.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All
Have
right,
a great day.
See you later. We went to Atlanta for a couple days and stayed in a hotel and we watched Batman, the Batman with Robert Pattinson.
Oh, yeah.
Way long. Pretty good. Way long. Could have been 2 movies. It's over.
Did you
my
watch
gosh.
it in one sitting?
I was just like, what did this take to shoot? Like 9 years? Because, I mean, it was so long. And yeah, we watched it in one sitting because we paid $14.99 for it and we weren't going to not finish it. At one point, I started falling asleep and she's like, no, Caitlin, you have to wake up. You wanted to watch this one, so you need to stay awake. I'm glad I did. It's good. I would give it 4 out of 5 Cape Crusaders.
Wow, that's good.
I would give it 5 out of 5 if it was an hour shorter.
Wow.
But Robert Pattinson's pretty good as Batman. The Catwoman. Can I say anything about her? Is that a spoiler, Mike? What do you say? What? If I say it here, it could be a spoiler. Catwoman usually is a villain. Can I talk about that? Okay, she's not a villain in this. Catwoman's usually a bad guy, bad girl. But bad girl sounds dirty and weird. but Catwoman, but it's good. And that's Zoe Kravitz. She's awesome. The Riddler. I'm not going to say anything about that because I think part of it is you just have to figure it out yourself. It's like Mike said, it's like a crime movie as much as it is anything else.
Oh.
Awesome. But like an hour in, I figured it out, Mike. Like an hour in, and I told Caitlin, I was like, I got it. I figured it out. And she's like, yeah, I think everybody watching's figured it out by now. I was like, I don't think so. I got it. I know it is. But it's good. It's long, but it was good. So watch that over the weekend. I sent Mike D a copy of my new show, Snake in the Grass, like an episode. It doesn't come out for another couple months. What do you think about it?
It's really good. I normally don't even like these type of shows, but I found myself really entertained in it, and I think it's the most comfortable you've ever looked hosting something.
You know why? Because I'm naked. I didn't want to say that till now. Yeah, I'm butt naked the whole time. So that's going to be on Peacock and on USA Network, and probably not for a couple of months. But we have one episode fully done, so Mike would tell me the truth. Or he just wouldn't say anything. So, yeah, Mike watched that. Amy, did you do anything over the weekend?
Well, I watched some movies, but they were on Netflix. And I feel like it's been a minute since they've had some good movies out.
Like what?
Senior Year with Rebel Wilson, and I thought it was so funny. And then A Perfect Pairing, which was like a romantic movie, sort of like the Christmas love movies, but without the Christmas. Like they just made it
just a love
for
movie.
summer.
Just a romance movie.
But I was like, this is genius. We need more of these movies.
They have a lot of those.
Year round.
They're called rom-coms.
It's not really so much com.
Or they're called, yeah.
But I'll take the rom, and it's so good. Like, I highly recommend both of those.
Did you guys do anything
we
summery?
We went to the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah, for one day.
And
it was amazing. I tubed. I need a chiropractor.
You tubed?
I tubed. And I tubed fast. And that's not normally my style, but we were doing a yes day with our kids, and Stashira wanted to go fast, so I had to say yes. and I am so sore. I have like.
Did you dump over and like push?
No, thankfully we didn't. But I have like tube burn on my elbow from like my elbow rubbing, and my neck and my back. They hurt, but I mean it was really fun and special for the kids. Like even going to the lake that day was a yes day for the kids because they really wanted to go. And so we decided to load up, drive the 2 hours to the lake. We got invited, so we went. And
explain what a yes day is.
A yes day is where, with boundaries, of course, you say yes to most things that your kids ask for.
And so what do they ask for? What'd you give them?
Oh, like gummy bears and cookies for breakfast, Mountain Dew at 10 a.m., which Mountain Dew, like getting a yes to that in general is a big deal, but 10 a.m. also. Later bedtime, downloading some games they wanted on their phone, things within boundaries, like me tubing fast. Stevenson wanted me to go kayaking, which I normally would have definitely said no to that.
But you did that too?
But I was like, okay, fine. But it was the end of the day. Everyone was chilling on the dock. And then here I am out in the middle of the lake kayaking with him.
So do you get a no day where everything's no, though? That's what I want. I want a no day. Nope, today's a no day.
No, but it was good. It stretched me. The kids had fun. Like, I think it was a healthy thing. But you have to set the parameters from the get-go because kids are sneaky. And my daughter's like, can I get an Apple Watch? Like, out of the gate.
Yes.
And I'm like,
you say yes.
No. We may not get an Apple Watch. Like, these are the rules, but good on you for asking. And it was a lot of fun. I recommend that parents do it because it was like intentional time. And it's a day I don't think that they'll forget for a while.
Is she still taking her Theragun to school and making money off of it?
No, school's out for summer, but I don't know when she stopped that. I think she stopped because I pretty much.
All of a sudden, she's wearing Gucci everywhere.
Explain that.
He's like, how did you get all these clothes?
Hustling.
Mom, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Mom, don't worry about how I got this stuff.
Yeah, she is a hustler, that's for sure.
All right, well, glad you had a good weekend. All right, thank you guys. 877-77 Bobby.